Imagine receiving the news that you have inherited a house. It can be a mixed bag of emotions, right? Excitement, perhaps a little sadness, and then, almost immediately, a cascade of practical questions starts to bubble up. One of the biggest questions that often comes to mind is, who is responsible for paying all the bills that come with that property? When you inherit a house, the responsibility for its expenses typically depends on where the property is in the legal process. Initially, while the estate is being settled, the estate itself is usually responsible for covering costs like the mortgage, property taxes, utilities, and insurance. Once the property is legally transferred out of the estate and into your name, or the names of the heirs, then you, as the new owner or owners, become responsible for those ongoing expenses. This shift in responsibility is primarily governed by the probate process. Probate is the legal procedure that validates a will, pays debts, and distributes assets to beneficiaries. During this phase, the executor or personal representative of the estate manages all the estate's assets, including the house. They use funds from the estate to maintain the property. If there is no will, state intestacy laws dictate who inherits, and an administrator is appointed to handle the estate. The type of ownership also plays a big role. For example, if the property was held in joint tenancy with right of survivorship, it bypasses probate entirely and automatically transfers to the surviving owner, who then immediately assumes responsibility. So, how do you manage this in practice? If you are the executor, your first step is to inventory all property-related expenses and ensure they are paid from estate funds to prevent late fees or foreclosure. You will need to apply for what are called letters of testamentary or letters of administration, which are court documents that give you the legal authority to act on behalf of the estate. For heirs, it is crucial to communicate openly about the property's future. Will you sell it, rent it, or one of you keep it? These decisions will impact who pays what and when. A key financial advantage for heirs often overlooked is the stepped-up basis rule for inherited property. This means that the property's value for tax purposes is reset to its market value on the date of the original owner's death, rather than their original purchase price. This can significantly reduce capital gains taxes if you decide to sell the home later on. Understanding the exact terms of the will or trust is also paramount, as these documents will clearly outline how the property is to be distributed and who might bear specific costs. Navigating inherited house expenses successfully comes down to understanding the legal stages involved and proactive communication. By knowing when the estate is responsible and when that burden shifts to you, and by discussing future plans clearly with co-heirs, you can smoothly manage the financial aspects of an inherited home. This ensures that a valuable asset does not become an unexpected liability, providing peace of mind during what can already be a challenging time.